Come.
You have to ask her. There's more.
What were you searching for?
The truth. The truth. You need to find out more.
Senua.
Ask her. Steady. Take your time. Tell her.
Your father.
There. That's it.
You told me that someone betrayed him. Who? Who was it?
She has to tell us. She will.
Why?
I need to know his name.
What does it matter?
The truth. It is how we will save our
I
people.
need to understand him. Please.
You need to know. You must know.
Tell me what happened.
We cannot kill the giant if we do not know. She's going to tell us. She trusts us. Look. No, she doesn't. She's ready. There. The question hurts her. She will do it.
When it all went to hell, people started coming to us for help. We were just barely scraping by, but
She doesn't like to remember.
we opened our doors to them,
She's trying to help.
even as the food was dwindling. And the Björk grew more demanding.
It's hard for her to say.
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
Just like yours. Remember. You had a home once.
And then a man came. And we took him in. We made him one of us.
That man.
We trusted him.
What was his name?
And he betrayed me. He betrayed my father.
It's him. There is more to this than she is saying.
So I cast him out. I haven't seen him since. His name was Psychosis.
The truth. There it is. Now we know the truth. Now you know. You can use it. You can trust her. Tell her.
I'm sorry. Saigir. He is your giant.
Truth. What will she do? Will she believe us?
I saw it.
She has to.
You have to trust me. It was the same with Ingun. I saw her. I learned her name.
Someone's coming.
I've never attacked the settlement because of you.
I'm with you.
You brought them here. Now fight.
Better men to begin the siege!
Take them on. You cannot do this alone. You have to help them, Senua. This isn't a choice. The druid are here to stop this. The Orchestra was fighting for them. Get up. You have to fight for them. What are you doing lying down? Get up and fight. Defend these innocent people. What is this creature? Ignore the pain. Do this anyway. They are fast, but you know what they are going to do. They are predictable. She knows what they're going to do. Faster! Got him in the heart. He has no heart. Slow, you can do this. So strong. They enjoy it. underestimate you.
Get him away from us! They enjoy this. They enjoy killing. Body's strong like rocks. You have to hit harder. I'll sit her. What is this creature? Kill it! Help me! Eat what they kill. Let them kill you. Faster. See the pattern. Feel it. Keep going! On your feet! Relentless. Full of rage. Strong. Enjoy pain. They don't suffer. You do not deserve to die here, Senua. Faster. Faster. You know what they are going to do. They are protected. Get away from her! I've got you! Look out! We can do this! Watch out! You are faster! Serve him pain! Faster! No time to feel pain now, Senua. Keep going. Go! They underestimate you. Stab him in the heart.
Look out! Hold him! Behind you! Keep fighting!
To hit him. She knows what they're going to do. Don't think, just fight!
You bring death wherever you go. Carry it with you. Bring it to everyone you meet. Blood. Death follows you. Another death. It's too late for her. In front of your eyes. More death. Watch it. More innocence dying in your arms. Look into her eyes. How could you? See what you have done. You think you can run from your past? You can't. Your past always follows you. It's there. Right behind you. Right behind you. Can you feel it? Always coming.
All the death,
Yes.
all the suffering.
Right there.
You have brought this on them.
He's right.
You, with your darkness,
All because of you.
your curse.
You tell yourself you are trying to help.
You have damned them all.
How will you keep going now? How will you live with yourself? With this heaviness. Yes, feel it. Let it wear you down. Feel it, Senua.
I can feel them.
You deserve to feel it.
I can feel them on my skin.
They will never leave you.
Each death inked in blood.
Yes, you can see it, can't you? Blood on your hands. Haunting you forever.
I will leave.
Yes, leave. They don't need you here. Coward.
I will take it away.
Oh, Senua.
I will protect them.
It's too late.
You can't protect anyone. Your father was always right. Your rot, your darkness. Die with them. Taking over everyone. Alone. Unloved. Unwanted.
Senua! Are you hurt?
You don't deserve her help. Don't show her. Don't let her in. She sees us. She sees what you are thinking. She needs you to be strong. Can you? No. Can you be? No.
We need a plan.
She doesn't have a plan. Why does she believe in you? You are nothing. You don't know what you're doing. No, Senua. Death after death after death. Think. Death after death. Think after death.
Are you sure? You still want my help?
You can't help her. You are more than what your father thinks. You are nothing. Take her hand. Trust her. You can do this together.
That depends on the plan.
Go with her. She is too kind to you. She's brought them here, the hungry ones. She made them fight, the ones who died. But there's only one way to atone. Go forward. Go on. Steel yourself for what's to come.
know his name. I can draw him into the sun.
The sun never shines where Selvarisn walks. He brings the clouds with him.
There's a way to part the clouds. We must perform a ritual to honor the sun, and draw a soul from wherever she's fled, and beg her help.
Vagrima,
Yeah.
find the site for the ritual. We will go to the cave and wake the giant with fire. Then lure him there.
He may look slow, but he moves fast. Our people will slow him down.
Then I will speak his name and hold him fast. And bring him into the light.
Yeah.
Wait. He knows my name. He saw me as I saw him.
You can't do this.
Hann kominn. Farið varlega.
Varric, this way. Show him.
Come this way. Passið ykkur.
Death is coming. You know what you have to do. Can you smell their fear?
Is it? Death is coming.
Look at the bones.
Death is coming for
Look at the
you.
bones. That's going to be you. That's going to be everyone. What makes you think these lay down?
Senua.
He wants you.
I know you.
He needs you.
I need to get to the Eye of the Storm. Find him. Saga, I can help you. You don't want to hurt them again.
I can't find the light. I don't deserve your grace. I lost them.
Come back, Saga.
Every monster was once a man.
He was lost. And you found him. You brought him here. Home. Now he can rest.
Rest now, Saga.
Poor Senua. It's too much. Too much for her. All the grief. All the death. The others. Their pain. It's too much. She can't do it. Not alone. But she isn't alone. Is she?
Another haunted spirit given peace. Another victim of the ravaged land now rests. A promise kept. But the lives lost in calming the storm, they cut deep.
It weakens you. Each death. Does it hurt you?
She doesn't
Can you keep
trust.
going?
She is so hurt. So
Yes.
broken. She needs to see.
The biggest fight is ahead.
Always.
The giant of Borgarvirki is strong.
We are
But I believe in you.
together.
I want the bloodshed to end. Are you ready?
He will stop the sacrifices. And she will
Yes.
fulfill her promise. She is ready. We are ready.
Each life lost hangs over her. She feels them on her skin. Their voices calling, and the ones who live, their voices too. Their pain and guilt infect her. But she can't let them lead. She has to see the path herself, clean and clear, and find the strength to follow it, even as dead hands pull her back. She has to find the light within and hang it in the sky to guide the others.
What is it like, Borgarvirki?
It is cheerless in winter. But the people are fed and housed and safe.
Safe. She knows why they're safe. Safe because of the blood.
What were you
they
going
spill.
to do when you reached it? Before you knew about the giants? Kill my father?
I came here to
This
stop
is
him
why I
taking
came
my
here.
people as slaves. I think I could have killed him
She might
to
have.
make it all stop. But I didn't know everything then.
What good would it do?
I wonder now. Would killing him have changed it? The darkness runs deeper. The Björk fear the giants, and you'll do anything to be
worst
safe from them.
things. They would keep murdering us.
If I had killed your father, would someone else have taken his place and kept the blood
Yes,
flowing?
they all believe in love.
We couldn't see any way to be
We need you to
different.
show him. Show all of them. Show them how to fight the giants.
But now,
It's different. It's different. No, she can't trust it. Don't trust it.
Wait.
Don't.
Is this Jarnvidir?
what?
They're scared.
We shouldn't go through here.
No.
Why not? What is this place?
Why?
Those who enter here don't always come back.
What does he mean?
We could go around it, or we would need to backtrack. And it would add a day or two to the journey.
No.
More than a day or two if we're dead.
This is the path we need to take.
She's not listening to
I'll
us.
lead you through.
All
She's
right,
so sure. How can you be so sure?
let's go.
He is with you. The others will not follow.
After you.
Lead the way.
She doesn't know what she's leading them into. You don't know what you're doing.
What do you know about this place?
This place is nothing special.
There's something malevolent in here.
Something evil.
Something
What
you
is it?
can't fight.
Something he can't fight.
Spirits, or the hidden folk nobody knows.
The hidden folk will help us.
Those
If it
that
is
make it out,
them, it could be something
they
worse.
come back. Changed.
Changed how? What does that mean?
Changed how?
Fearful. Scattered. Like they left something behind.
They left their souls behind. Don't lose your soul somewhere. You don't know what's in here. I can feel their fear. You've been here before. A night forest. A haunted place. You know what to do.
There is no way through.
We have to go back.
Wait.
You can find a path where they cannot. Look for it. Look.
I can feel something watching.
What is it? Where? I don't like the sound of this. You can't feel it. Why?
Here.
I feel it too. Every weapon to hand.
Weapons will not help you here.
Your sword is no good.
Keep steady. Try not to jump at shadows.
What do you know of shadows? We know. You found a way through. Yes. Will they follow?
Do you hear that?
What?
Something is following
What does
us.
she hear?
Just alongside. Listen.
I think I can hear it.
I don't like it. This place is not quiet. Not calm. Noises everywhere. Everywhere.
I hear it again.
She is terrified.
Listen. Why can't I see it? Wait, there. Above us. What is that?
Do you see it, Senua?
I think it's a river you hear.
Let's keep going.
Astrior is scared. Why isn't Senua?
We passed this way before.
This place is shifting.
We're going in circles.
Changing. So confusing. What to do?
How? This way's blocked. We'll have to find another. Vargrimmar. Where are you?
They trusted you. You brought them here, and now you let them get taken? Could you? It's your fault.
Alcitter.
She didn't want to come here with you. You made her. Now you have to find her.
I can't find you.
She's gone. Gone forever. She's dead because of you. Dead? Did they turn back, or...?
Augusta.
He's gone too. They're all gone.
Where are you?
You brought them here.
You brought them here. Now they are lost,
You brought them here to die. Don't listen to him. They followed you.
doomed to die alone in darkness,
Stay strong.
or crawl out, cowering, witless shadows.
Here's the shadow.
You bring death with you, Senua.
He will follow you. You brought them here to die. They followed you. They trusted you. They shouldn't have. You led them to their death. How could you? She might find them. Keep looking. You might save them. They're all dead.
Alstetter!
Who's that? A figure. Someone there. Astrida is alive. She's safe. You have to help her. You called her.
Alstetter!
I can't see you.
Why can't she see you?
Senua, is that you?
She's terrified. So lost.
I thought I'd lost you.
Lost in the
I'm
darkness.
here. Where are the others?
I don't know. I turned around and you were all gone.
She's
What is
terrified.
happening? There are voices at the edge of hearing and movement all around.
You understand this?
Figures in the shadows.
You know what that's like. You know it.
I think I see them in the trees, but when I look again, there's nothing there.
You can help her. Her fear. It makes her see what isn't there.
None of this will hurt you. Don't let it rule your mind.
That's it.
I can find things I can see.
Yes.
Things that bleed when struck with a spear. I'm lost here.
She's changed.
I know how you feel.
We know.
Believe me.
We understand.
But we have to keep going.
Understand. Stay strong, Astrida.
I will get you through this.
She can help her. You can help her. Yes. Get her out of here. Follow her.
People say this place burrows into your mind and finds your fears, then torments you with them. I only half believed.
She knows what it's like. We know what that's like.
The path takes me back into the woods.
This place
I
is
don't want to be
preying
alone
on her.
here.
Their darkest fear.
Follow the river upstream. I'll find my way across to you, I promise.
You have to. Can you make promises, Senua? Promises you can't keep. Can you keep your promise? What if you never see her again? What if you never see her again? Lost forever.
Who's there?
A figure. Vargrima. Is it? Who is it? So dark now. Misty. Misty. Look everywhere. It's him. Vargrima.
Vargrima.
Senua? Senua, is that you?
Lost. He is different, changed.
There's a fog around me,
Yes.
before my eyes,
He can't see.
inside my head.
He has lost himself. Lost himself to the darkness. He can't stay here.
I
Slipping away.
try to have faith,
You need more than faith.
to keep them from falling apart. But there's something dark in this place.
Darkness.
He sees it.
Through it, rotten and tainted.
His own darkness.
Help him.
Help him.
You are Vargrima. Wondrous mask.
Yes, tell
Who
him.
can find his way anywhere. Can see the light in anything.
He saw the light in you. He saw it.
And it grows dark now. And I cannot see the way.
Help him. He helped you.
I'm lost here.
You were lost and he helped you.
Follow the sound of the river. I will find you.
He is fading. You have to get him out of here. He is not strong enough. He doesn't have long. He always knows what to do. And now he's lost. Lost forever. Doubting. Blinded. In this place. She did this to him. This place did this to him. Don't run away. Where's
You
Lucas?
want to keep them safe.
Don't listen to him.
See how they mill around. Lost lambs, so afraid, blind,
You can still save them.
alone. You'd do anything to keep them safe, wouldn't you?
This is your darkness speaking.
But you can't save everyone, Senua.
Maybe she can.
Sometimes there are choices to be made.
Which one are you going to save? Her.
Senua.
You chose her.
Gods, I thought I'd lost you again.
We'll stay
At least
together
she's a
now.
fighter. She can fight alongside you.
We need to find Vargrima. He can't be far. Come
To
on.
wander alone in his own darkness. Find the others and find your path again, Senua.
Who's there?
There he is.
It's me.
Come on.
Senua?
He's safe.
I hope you had escaped. I thought I'd be lost here forever. Well, that wouldn't matter.
He hoped for her.
If you'd had made it on to
He
Borgarvirki.
would sacrifice himself for her. She hasn't earned that.
We'll make it out of here. Come with me. Stay close.
Augusta, where is he?
Augusta.
He's changed, different now. His eyes are red. Has he been crying? Something has happened here. What's happened?
What happened to you?
Something terrible.
I think I saw
What did he see? Something changed him.
something I had to do.
What was it? What did he have to do?
I didn't want to do it. He forced my hand.
Who? Something terrible.
Who?
A vision.
No. It's nothing. Just tricks.
Is it real? Oh, nothing is ever nothing.
Let's leave this place.
Get out now. His past haunts him. Get them out of here. Yes, get them out of here.
Up here.
She lost them, drowned them in their fears. Let the forest lay them bare and scour their minds. She knows that deep excoriation, the fear you will not see the end of. And yet, they made it through. She found them. They are safe. Safe to keep on walking, fight her corner, share the weight. But who is changed and who is not? Do they look at her in doubt? They follow still. No blame, no striking out in hate. But their minds are shuttered tight and closed off to her eyes. What did Thorgestur see, so dark he cannot speak? And Astrior, her primal pain. Feel like that will shake you. The wanderer, always so sure, has a certainty been lost. There's no time now to question or look back. Choice is made.
We're not far now. We can see it from here.
There. Borgarvirki.
All the signs she followed have led her here. Finally so close to the heart of darkness. The root of the fetid flower whose stench she tracked across the sea. A fortress she must break, not with sword and spear, but open eyes and strength of will.
Bodies. Are they still? Yes. They're still alive. You can feel it. How could they? Suffering. Look. They are for the giants. Sacrifices. Monsters. Monsters. How can they?
What is that?
Make it stop, Senua.
That is
You have to.
where we sacrifice the offerings.
Monster.
People. Thorgestur.
Yes. People.
It's where you sacrifice people.
People.
It's where you tie them up and watch them die.
Slowly release them.
We have to rescue them.
We'll go inside. I'll tell my father, and he will cut them down.
Light is fading
Can't
fast.
just leave them.
They're suffering.
You can't. You can't.
Ástrior, Fagrima, can you please cut them down?
So much
Who's
suffering.
going in?
The Ark know you. An Astrior. And I don't like you. I don't want to start anything before I've spoken to my father.
You don't know yet, Senua.
Okay. Just me and Thorgesta then.
Tell him. They will help them.
Rescue the people and keep them safe.
We will.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll come back.
But wait until we are inside.
Are you really going to just walk in? They will kill her for sure. She has to. Thorgesta will tell them. You trust him? Look what his father does.
so far. Crossed an ocean, left one world, and found another. All the blood, all the fire, everything she's seen carried on a hidden tide. This is the end. The point where light vanishes. And yet it is a pale and quiet place. Hush. Can this be the place she fought so hard to find?
Something is wrong with him. Something's not right. He is frightened.
You're worried.
I wasn't supposed to come back
He would
empty-handed.
have dragged you here in chains, Senua.
But all's well. He'll forget about that when he hears what we have to tell him.
But has he changed? I don't trust anything he's saying. He wants to change. Does he?
They've spotted us. Will they want to chain me up again?
I won't let that happen.
Maybe the Bjorn will turn on him. And then what will
It's
you
me!
do?
Thorgestor!
Who is he with? Them or you?
Trust me. However it might seem,
There's no turning back now.
I'm with you.
It's what he wants to believe, but is it the truth? Gates are opening, Senua.
Thorgestor!
Is he strong enough?
Gods,
Are you strong enough?
I thought you were dead.
Me. Dead. I would see you dead first, often.
He plays their game. He talks their talk.
It is good to see you, my friend.
She's with me.
The others.
You are safe with him. He is welcomed here.
We're returning from ill.
Stay close.
3 days of clear skies.
Maybe you trust him. Do you trust the others?
Approaching another nuclear
Devastation everywhere. Who knows if they will listen to him?
spy.
All she has lost,
Swear it
and
was
all
the
she has to
storm
lose.
I have ever seen.
They hear. All the names she carries on her heart, she remembers. This is the last sign.
His father's influence is strong.
Your father's influence was strong, but he is not his father.
You are not your father.
You know what it's like to have a father like his. You can show him the way. There's nothing you can do.
Even if he wants to have changed, is it possible?
You can help him.
But can he help himself?
You have to stay with the plan now. There's nothing you can do.
There is no turning back now.
But are you really ready to meet this kind of evil? This kind of monster?
Your purpose. Are you ready, Senua?
No.
She has to be.
They have not returned.
Who is this?
The others are lost.
She does not look like a slave.
He wants to join us. I bring news. News that will change
The last sign. Circled round in red, a bloody barrier against the night, a wall to shield you from the savagery. But the true darkness is inside, not out. It always is.
What's coming? His father.
The one who clouds her mind is here, just as she knew he would be. Some things don't change. There's always one who will seize the reins, see a field of pain and reap it. Ripe blood and bitter tears. Her father, his father.
Look at him,
Sitting there on his throne.
worshipping himself.
Thorgestor, my boy! You've returned.
The goatee. It makes my skin crawl.
This isn't going to work.
When we did not hear from you, I fear the worst.
He does not care for his
How
son.
was your raid? Where are the slaves you brought?
Dead, all the lost
We hit
ones
his
dead.
storm coming into land. I'm sorry,
Don't apologize.
but Father, we found something more Important.
Let's see if this man can listen.
I doubt it.
Something important, you say? A souvenir from your travels.
Calls us a
Father,
souvenir.
listen. The giants. They can be killed.
I can kill them. We can kill them.
This woman Senua, she knows how.
He won't believe you.
Give him a chance.
Look in his eyes. Show him who you are.
A souvenir that kills giants.
He doubts.
Why?
The giants cannot be killed. No more than gods
Tell
can.
him.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Seen 2 giants turned to stone.
He doesn't believe.
I can kill them.
And I could kill you. We could kill you.
This is nonsense, Thorgester. And dangerously close to Gothgau.
You should kill him.
You cannot defy the giants. I alone know how to keep them at bay. Do not turn your back on me.
You must. He must.
He has caused
You
so
are
much
a
pain.
simpleton.
He needs the giants to give him power. He uses the giants to control people.
Thorgester,
Make Thorgester understand.
He needs to understand.
there will be no swaying him. I have known men like him.
Listen to her.
Theirs must be the only voice.
This is his chance to change.
I will convince him.
No, he is weak.
He wants to fight. He just needs to believe it is possible.
He loves his father.
Thorgester,
She is a liar.
Should never have trusted him.
And you an idiot.
Senua.
This is some trick to overthrow us and destroy all we have built.
Stay calm.
You will watch beside me tonight as the giant takes his tribute.
Will you get out?
See how indomitable, how terrifying it is.
There will be no tribute.
See how there is no chance in hell you could defeat it.
We have defeated them.
And see how I turn it aside. How I control it through my
death, he is
sacrifice.
She has nothing now.
How it leaves us in peace.
Peace for who?
He will kill her, destroy her.
See how I have saved my people.
Never have come here.
There are no people waiting down there. What will happen
It's
when he
nearly
finds out?
time. Follow me!
Thorgester, stop him.
Stop.
Why doesn't he do something?
He is weak. You should never
He
have
said
trusted
he
him.
was with us.
The sacrifices are gone! Free! There's no one there.
Now!
The giant. It's come.
Take her down to the gate.
Light fades, Senua.
Make you strong.
You will die here,
Rage them.
and nothing will have changed.
Yourself. Don't fight. Do it for them.
Get free.
Find the moment.
Take him. Yes, hit him.
Not just strength. He can reach
They are fast, but you know what you're going to do. They are predictable. You'll survive this.
you. are smarter than him.
To die in this one. Get out of his way. He is better playing with you, toying with you. Fight. You showed him how to fight.
I'll cut off your...
so strong. They enjoy killing. So much fun.
Senua!
Borgarvirki.
The giant is coming!
I know. The slaves. You're safe.
What happened?
The Godi wouldn't
I
listen.
told you he wouldn't.
He knows we freed the sacrifices.
Like your father.
He wants to offer me instead. What?
The Þorgestur?
He was weak.
I don't know.
He didn't try to stop them.
I knew we couldn't trust him.
Yes, she is
Where's
right.
the Godi? We kill him. Now!
Let's
Wait.
End this. End this.
Senua, we need to kill the giant right here, right now, in front of the Björk. Show them the truth, just like you showed Þorgestur.
They'll never learn. All they understand is death. We need to end this so we can be free.
She is right.
Again.
Kill the Godi.
What are you going to do, Senua? What?
Senua?
She doesn't know.
Fargrim. I don't know.
She can't. She doesn't know his name.
Thorgesta.
Come on.
He needs you.
Maybe it's a trick.
A trap.
To lure you in.
And then kill us.
Kill us.
Don't be stupid.
Be careful. This is some kind of trick.
She is not listening again.
She trusts
What are you going to do?
We told him already.
I don't know its name. I don't understand.
We cannot fight him yet.
I can't fight it yet. I need time.
Read his name. Read his name. Thorgesta.
You can see what he could become.
But others don't.
She sees the wire fighting inside. You have to stop this, Senua.
Keep
Your promise.
the giant. It's a trap. Get ready to fight. Remember what you fight for, Senua.
Don't show weakness. They've captured Astrior and Fargrim.
We will save you.
We will protect everyone. Prepare yourself.
Let you fall away. Strong.
It's pathetic. You are fast. You can win. You've come this far. Don't die now.
Out of his way.
Too slow for you. Show them what you're made of. You need to survive. They are pathetic. Don't let him win.
Yes, he can win. Get up, get up. Make him fear you.
She knows what they're going to do. They are too slow for you. Better than you ever. Pathetic warriors. Kill them. They don't deserve any. Too slow for you.
Stop this.
Fight her!
We'll finish them. Let him taste your blade. They are too slow for you.
My sacrifice.
Take him down!
Are you going to let him kill you? You can't. To worry about.
Now you will be food for the giants, and your blood will give us another day of peace and safety. You hear that, woman? Hear him coming? The most glorious of them all. The tyrant. The king. We have an understanding here now. An unspoken connection. I give him blood, and he gives me power.
Rage, Senua, fight, do it for him. Get free of him and kill him. Do not hate him.
Everything he is.
No!
Augusta.
You question me? You have lived through this with me, seen all I have seen, and you question me? I am the only one who knows what to do in this new world. The only one. Do you hear me? This ends now. You fall into life like the others, or you will die.
You are the one we chose. You who have died from this, lived through this. Do you see yet? When the darkness came to this land, when the fire spilled from the mountain and the ash blotted out the sun, it wasn't the end. People starved and suffered. Homes were destroyed and leaders fell. The ties of friendship loosened, and each one fought for their own. But in this sea of chaos, one rock stood firm. He said, I know what to do. Follow me, and I will save you. He meant it. Wanted to keep them safe. His people. Then he saw that fear made the people turn to him. They trusted him, obeyed him, raised him above the others. Their fear made him strong. And as the land healed and the people healed, their fear ebbed, and he saw them start to turn away, to think for themselves, to choose their own path. And he felt his own strength ebb in turn. And he wanted to hold on to that strength, to hold his place in their hearts, their wills. So he made the giants, brought them forth from the shaking earth, the roaring sea, the blinding snow, brought them into being. And the people who trusted him and obeyed him, they saw them too, and saw they had more to fear. He knew he held the key. Make them fear. And you can make them do anything. Make them hate. Make them punish the weak. Make them turn against one another, each on each.
Hold him, Senua. He chose you, Senua.
Hold him.
So brave.
I'm going to kill him.
We will kill him.
There's always someone ready to take his place. You told me that yourself. Might have been me, if I had never met you. You have to show them a different way. You have to redeem them.
How do I stop this?
You came to stop the sacrifices. Kill the giant.
His father.
The tyrant.
My father's name
One name.
is only fear.
You will end this. End this, Senua.
End it.
nothing. They won't hear you. Why did you come here?
Set them free!
They don't need freedom. They have safety.
Look at her brother. The lying weakling who tries to bring us down. So, get Senua. And for what? Just for you to die tonight.
I kept him safe until you came here.
This is the end for you. You can see through him. Focus, Senua. Free them.
You can't defeat me. I had the strength of stars.
They are right to fear a world such as this. I keep them safe from it. You can see the truth. Focus. You see the giants. You fear them.
I see through you!
Are you starting to see my power now?
All my pieces to my will.
No! I will shine a light on your lies, and they will see the truth. There are no giants, it's just you,
Something is changing. Changing, can you feel it? All he has created. All of those lies. All the shadows. Darkness. You're breaking into pieces. You can see it. You can hear it. His people are turning against him. They are all turning against him now. Confused, lost, scared. They look to you. Look at you, Senua. You can show them the truth, Senua. Show them what he really is. The world that he created. The world you destroyed. Destroyed it. Show them his lies. He is just like your father. Terrible. Just like your father. Not. Nothing like him. You know what to do. Do it. Do it.
Do you really want the truth?
person who follows you. You bear their weight on your back. Soon you will do anything to protect them, no matter what pain you inflict on others. And then you will find their belief makes you strong. And you will want to hold on to that strength no matter what. You will become you are your father's daughter.
He brought your people here to murder them.
No peace in meeting death with death.
Do you see how they cling to you, pleading? Do you see how their hands drag you down? You are everything. What would you do to keep them from harm? What would you do for the truth?
She has to say what she has to say. Do it!
I choose how to end this.
She couldn't. She chose a different path. She's not like him. We are not a monster. You chose a different path.
All the questions answered. Truth, burning bright to scour away the darkness. Shadows of horror and hate writ large on the sky. Phantoms made from fear. Darkness outside makes darkness inside. She sees it. But the darkness is inside her too. Because she loves, even after everything. She loves. And if she loves, what will she do to save that love, to keep that promise? Or the lost ones, when they find her, what will she do to protect them? All those names, all those lives. What will she do to hold them? Wisdom has a price. She is her mother's child. But she is also her father's.
I see it now. The darkness is inside me. But not the way I thought.
Yes, feel it.
Yes, you can see it, can't you?
It is his darkness, not hers.
Your darkness.
And it carves a path for me.
In your blood, in your bones.
But I can't see where it leads.
Haunting you forever.
Part of me wants to let go of the fear. Let go of my shadows. And be free. No more pain. No more doubt. Honored. Loved. Feared. Always true. Always right. Because they tell me so. Keeping them safe. Keeping their belief alive. No matter the cost. Is this my fate?
Senua.
Can I choose my way?
What will we become?
are not our fathers. There is always a choice. You taught me that.
We will choose.
Together.
You decide.
All her life she has been alone. She chose it. A shield to keep her heart from harm. A hymn to still the other voices, the ones outside. Not anymore. The ones she saved, the names she found, they lift her up. Their hands reach out to hers. And now, she reaches back to them. Her story is not written. There is always a choice.
Senua finds a unique courage to keep pushing forwards on her quest, no matter what. She sees the world differently to those around her and faces challenges others would avoid. When driven so strongly by one powerful purpose, she will do anything to rid the world of the darkness. This is her life's mission, and she will not stop until she fulfills her quest.
My name is Eddie, and I have lived with psychosis for most of my life. To me, psychosis means living in a different reality. A reality that isn't shared with other people. Often living with psychosis is dark and miserable. While experiencing psychosis, I've got to hear the voice of God, the opposite, seen and spoken with angels, and been to hell itself. Recovery college and peer support really did turn my life around. I thought I would never get better, and yet here I am. The things that Senua experiences in Hellblade are very similar to some of my own experiences. She lives in a reality that other people might find hard to understand. She sees significance in symbols, in meeting people, in all sorts of things that are going on around her. Senua is experiencing an altered state of reality which would be very hard to understand without having experienced it yourself or playing Hellblade.
Lost soul who fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
It's difficult saying that it's an illness, that it's not real. Of course, to me, it is. And of course, to Senua, it is. And that's what's driving her to do these amazing feats of courage, to overcome pain and exhaustion, to do what she knows she must.
All the fear, everything I've seen, everything I've done, has led me to this place.
We've come so far, not far enough.
Say it. You are ready. Tell them.
In Senua's Saga Hellblade II, we tell the second part of the story of Senua, a Celtic warrior who, like Eddie, has experiences of psychosis, seeing the world in a unique way and existing in a reality unshared by others. At a surface level, this manifests for Senua in seeing things that others don't, hearing things that others don't, and having unique beliefs about the world.
My name's Paul Fletcher. I'm a psychiatrist and a professor of neuroscience at the University of Cambridge, and I've been working with the Ninja Theory team on Hellblade and other projects for several years now. I am a clinical doctor, but have also added research and teaching to my role. And in all three areas, I'm especially interested in the human brain and how it strives to make sense of the world, which is complex and changing all the time.
The lake, like a mirror. You can see the reflection.
Senua, like many people, experiences psychosis. Now, psychosis is not a diagnosis, although it is associated with a number of medical and psychiatric conditions. But ultimately, it's a loose description of a shift in one's experience of reality.
What are you doing?
Screams of the dead.
There's something here.
They are not.
I need to find out what it is.
They are.
A person with psychosis might experience changes in their perceptions and their beliefs. For example, they might see or hear things that other people can't. And they might come to believe things that are quite uncharacteristic for them. For example, they might feel that somebody, perhaps somebody even very close to them, is intent on trying to harm them. Now, it's very important to remember that this is not just a vague feeling or an imagination. To the person, it feels like their reality, just as everything around me feels like my reality to me. I, like many people, feel that in order to even begin to understand psychosis, we have to start with thinking about how the brain works in general, how it makes sense of the world around it. And when we do that, we're repeatedly confronted with evidence that actually it doesn't just rely on the evidence of our senses, but it actually relies on what it already knows, on its predictions, its anticipations, and its expectations.
Your voices.
Now that might seem like a defect. After all, why would we want to rely on what we already know rather than what the world is telling us? But if we did act simply as passive receivers, we would be completely swamped. We'd be like a newborn infant trying to make sense of the colours and shapes without any way of having a framework to try and understand those colours and shapes. Our senses are bombarded with information from the world that's rapid, it's intensive, it is noisy, ambiguous, unreliable. And if we were to try and make sense of that without imposing patterns and expectations, then it would be like trying to assemble a multi-dimensional jigsaw without knowing what the picture was on the box. Many of us think that the brain ultimately is an organ that makes predictions. It craves patterns and associations in order to make sense of the world. And without that, we are confronted with a feeling of uncertainty, of anxiety, of distress, even of fear.
They're calling. Something is drawing near.
Where do these predictions come from? Many of them are actually embedded in the structure of our brain, probably wired there by evolution. Many of them come from our earliest experiences as babies, trying to make sense of this new world that we're born into. Many come from our early childhood experiences, from what we learn from others and how we interact with others, from our parents, our teachers, our friends. We all have a feeling that we're directly in contact with an objective reality, but it's probably the case that what we experience as our constructed model of the world is a blend of the evidence of our senses, but also what we are predicting or expecting from the world. So this blend exists in a very fine and delicate balance, and the weighting of that balance probably varies a great deal across different individuals. But crucially, this balance is what determines how we experience and interpret and act upon the world. And some of them are embedded in shared experiences with others, our society, our culture, our arts, even our religions and our mythologies. So for the most part, this works very well for us and enables us to make sense of the world, but it's also, being a delicate balance, it can be shifted, and it's very easy even under the most normal day-to-day circumstances, to deviate from objective reality. A good example of this is the hollow mask illusion. All of us are familiar with a mask. We know that it depicts a face and that the inside is hollow. But when we see the mask rotating round and we see the hollow side, there is a deeper prediction, probably embedded in our brain, that facial features tend not to be hollow, that they stick out. And this deeper prediction can override our knowledge that the mask is hollow and make us actually perceive the face as sticking out at us. Despite what we know, the deeper predictions will override this. So for me and many in my field, perceptual illusions like this, which are very common, are really interesting because they tell us something fundamentally about how the brain is making sense of reality using its predictions. But more than that, for me, it's very interesting because it begins to give us a sense of how psychosis might begin to emerge. Psychosis is this experience of an altered internal construction of one's reality. And it seems feasible that this is dependent upon this balance I've talked about between predictions and evidence. And it is probably the case that some people tend to weight their predictions more heavily. This, in many circumstances, is advantageous because it means that they can discern patterns and associations that perhaps other people can't. But if that balance was shifted further by different circumstances, then it may well be that they begin to construct a reality that doesn't accord with the world around them. What might cause that shift? Well, a number of things. It could be caused by stress, sleep deprivation. It could be caused by illness, neurochemical disturbances. It's also the case that our experience will change how we predict things. So a very profound experience, for example, of trauma, could powerfully change the way in which we make predictions about the world and shift us from this delicate balance into a state of psychosis. In the case of Senua, we know that from an early age she was able to discern patterns and associations that perhaps other people couldn't. And on top of that, her childhood and adolescence had a number of traumas in it. Her father was abusive and he accused her of being the cause of evil and darkness. Her mother, who had the same capabilities as she did, was actually sacrificed for the same reason. And in addition, her village was attacked by Vikings and her lover was brutally killed. And it's possible that all of these traumas would act on her natural tendencies to topple her into this psychotic experience that is depicted in Hellblade.
With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul.
In Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, we find Senua discovering and understanding her experiences. They're relatively new to her, and the pain and torment feels at its most acute. Having travelled to a new place, with a mind full of her trauma and truth stories of the Vikings, she embarks on a journey of coming to terms with what has happened in her life. Ultimately, rather than finding the unachievable certainty of rescuing Dillion, she achieves certainty in the realization that Dillion is gone forever. She learns to accept his death, and in turn her experiences of psychosis.
Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to...
In Senua's Saga, we find Senua at a different place on her physical and mental journey. Empowered with the sense that she has overcome her own darkness, she's now compelled to follow a new quest, to save her people from that same darkness.
You smell their fear.
He's here. Death is coming.
Look at the bones.
Death is coming.
Look at the bones. That's going to be you. That's going to be everyone.
In Sacrifice, Senua's psychosis is acute and all-consuming. She is preoccupied and absorbed by her experiences. To some extent, she is enveloped and enslaved by the darkness. She cannot ignore her voices and visions. She's totally committed to the quest within her altered reality. In Saga, there has been some resolution to this. There's no miracle recovery. She still experiences the voices and visions. She still has a changed reality. But the balance of power has shifted. She is the one who is able to be in control. She's able to resist and challenge the voices. She's able to make decisions that much more clearly reflect her own goals.
I see through your lies, and I will show them how to see as I do. I will not appease your gods. I will destroy them.
And in addition, in Saga, she is able to encompass the reality of others. She sees them for the constructions that they are, and she is able to interact with them. And I think that's a very powerful change and a very important area to explore.
They have lost everything.
In Saga, we've had the opportunity to explore the next phase of Senua's mental health journey. One where she's come to a place of understanding, but where she and us as creators have new challenges to overcome. Where Senua's belief system will clash with that of others. Her experiences will play out in the presence of people who don't share her perspective. And where she feels a new sense of power in being chosen for the quest, but also a new weakness, bowing underneath the weight of responsibility that sits on her shoulders.
In Saga, we have once again utilized binaural audio to bring Senua's voices to life. Her furies still travel with her, but their tone has changed this time. She continues to be haunted by her father, and she starts to feel the audio presence of Icelandic myth infecting her mind.
That scream, that voice.
Something dark, Senua.
You need to go up there.
Don't let them see you coming.
You need to find out.
Don't let the monsters find you.
You can do this, Senua.
To hear the world as Senua does, we spend time with people with lived experiences of psychosis, and also with Paul Fletcher. This made a strong basis of what it is to hear voices, what they say, how they sound, how they change or react to external stimulus, and this paired with all we learned from the first game, Hellblade Senua Sacrifice, led us to create Senua's own sonic version of reality. To me, it's a privilege to sit in a room to play our game, and as we progress, hear their comments, thoughts and suggestions. Each one provides a different perspective, and I find especially inspiring and humbling to hear from Eddie his own experiences. Especially, I find he has a way of putting very complex emotions, situations, in a very simple yet poetic way, and it's really inspiring for me when I'm thinking in Senua's journey. We use binaural audio to bring 3D space in the headphones. This allows to experience the voice hearing and other sounds with a physical sense. Also extremely important is the performance of the voices, and for that we have been collaborating with Helen and Abby, our Furies. They are the most prominent voices of Senua. The way we perform is important as well, allowing for freedom, movement, creative input from Helen and Abby, and also important to have with them conversation and spend time talking about the journey of our character. There is a lot of time gone into experimentation, so every sound in the game is connected in some way with the emotion that Senua is experiencing as she travels through Iceland, from the sounds of the nature to some of the musical moments.
A sign.
Beyond of its uniqueness or not, I find that for me, something extremely important is to create a connection beyond the game. So in understanding Senua's own reality and going on a journey with her, I hope our players will understand better how people experience reality different, and in doing so, I feel, we break those walls that keep us distant and lonely.
My brothers used to come here to practice fighting. sneak out. Follow them.
For Saga, in order to bring Senua's experiences of hallucinations to life, it was very important for us to listen to people's real lived experiences. It was then a case of thinking about how Senua's world and reality might look when faced with these types of examples. This would have been impossible without Paul Fletcher and amazing people like Eddie and Kathy, who've been so open and honest about what they have been and do go through on a day-to-day basis. I think it takes real strength to be able to talk about such personal things to a new group of people. On the visual side, we have lent into things like repeating fractal geometry shapes, cymatic patterns, with lighting and post-processing changes to all help reflect the current feelings of Senua. And hopefully, when combined with the audio and gameplay, the player will get a sense of what we are aiming to achieve.
Just like before.
No, this cannot happen again.
You couldn't do anything.
We have to stop it happening. Face it.
You need to face it.
Focus.
You need to look at it.
In Sacrifice, we saw a story of Senua's suffering at the hands of her experiences. In Saga, we're telling a more nuanced story of the next step on her journey. One where she has found a greater balance, but where her experiences are just as strong. Where rather than being a victim to her experiences of psychosis, she is driven by them, on a path that only she sees.
Bringing sin with you. The gods cannot be killed.
One thing that I find very exciting in Saga is that there's an attempt to explore something that is really neglected in my field, which is the experience of a dual reality that some people have. People who have had Senua's types of experience have spoken to me about this feeling that they have their own reality, but they also recognize the reality that others experience, and it can be very confusing, it can be disorientating. And it's exciting to me that the game contains an explicit attempt to portray this experience of dual realities, and I think it'll be very interesting to see how people respond to that.
It's amazing what has been done and what's been portrayed. I think it's really difficult to turn words into what other people might be seeing, but I think I'm always blown away by what Ninja Theory come up with for their games, and I'm really stunned at the quality of, you know, the things that she sees and the sounds of the voices that she has. I think they're pretty realistic.
She's getting closer.
Yes, she can feel it.
I hope that the game will help people who maybe don't understand psychosis or don't know very much about it to start with. I think by experiencing some of what they will do in the game, I think it brings to life a little bit of what it's like to have psychosis, and I think hopefully people will learn from it.
Now I'm working as a peer support worker, and what that means is that in my case, in the job that I have in my role, it means that I go to see my people, to see my peers. We talk about how things have been. The way that Hellblade has captured the experience of psychosis is nothing like I've ever seen before in terms of its realism, in terms of its fairness to people like me.